Now, your first alert forecast with meteorologist Patrick Evans.
Looking out for the top of the tram, you can still see a bit of dust suspended in the atmosphere, and that was a big problem today with small particulate matter. The strong gusty winds picked that up. It was being transported from the high desert locations here because of the pattern of the winds, but now the air quality is returning back to better levels. We're in the moderate range in the West Valley, but as you move past Palm Desert and head over toward Indio, the air quality is actually returned to good air quality, which is great news. Still, though, very gusty winds surrounding us, particularly up in the high desert locations, and you're going to find more gusty winds en route to Los Angeles, especially along the 210 freeway. Very gusty there, so the wind advisories remain in effect. The high wind warning expired. Now, you are seeing generally an offshore flow. So that has set up a pattern where winds are stronger. Whitewater, Banning, Beaumont. Still seeing some gusty conditions around Cathedral City, up in Yucca Valley. It's going to take a little while for the atmosphere to relax, for these winds to slow down. Particularly, you'll notice that as you work your way over toward the area where that wind advisory is in effect, you're still seeing winds close to 40 miles per hour along the Colorado River. So the atmosphere is still pretty stirred up, but things should calm down for the next couple of days before another system moves in. Mostly sunny skies. This is a little tail of a front and a weak area of low pressure that is working its way now on over toward New Mexico, but that little front lingering kept the atmosphere very, very stirred up in the early part of the day and overnight last night. Next front end will also bring back some cooler numbers, but we're going to warm up tomorrow. Right now, this is what the winds are looking like. Over the next few hours, they're going to drop down below 10 miles per hour, sustained winds. We'll still see gusts up around 15, but generally speaking, a calmer night ahead. Temperature-wise, well, we're only in the mid-60s around the valley, 65, 66 degrees, warm spot, thermal at 67. So we're going to get up to about 70 today. That's about it. But a 10-degree warming trend is on the way. So from the 60s, we'll cool off into the 50s tonight. And then we're headed toward 80 degrees tomorrow. So big warm up all of a sudden. And much like earlier in the week when we were in the mid-80s, today is kind of the anomaly because of the gusty winds. Looking at your Comfort Air 7-day forecast, we stay close to the 80-degree mark on Saturday, but it gets breezy again in the overnight hours into Sunday when the numbers come down into the lower 70s, and then we kind of hover close to our seasonal norms through most of next week. And so not a bad looking forecast. We just got to get rid of this wind.
Indeed. Yeah, the wind's definitely something to deal with out there today. Nice layer of dust all over my car.
Just watch that air quality as well as stay inside if you can.
On Wall Street, it is the final quarter hour of the trading day. Let's take a look at the markets before they close. It's a down day, big down day for the indexes. 30 minutes actually left. The Dow down more than 500 points, 570.